Love thy neighbour. The sitcom theme music from the 1970s always springs immediately to mind when I hear this phrase, a programme now considered politically incorrect and full of racial slurs both ways, but highlights stereotypes and prejudice on both counts, due to a lack of understanding and love. February is associated with love, mostly romantic love, but how can you start loving someone and not expecting anything in return? Who do you consider to be your neighbour, I wonder? And what does real love look like? I saw this quote on Facebook recently. We've been infected with this idea that love is an emotion only felt between two people. But love is universal, an energy, a contagious force, a gift. To buy a homeless person food or drink, to save a worm from the sun is to love. To be grateful, to be hopeful, to be brave, to be forgiving, to be proud is love. Most of us will be familiar with the story of the Good Samaritan. In the story, a man is robbed and left to die. Two highly respected men passed by him but decided to walk away. Then a Samaritan came along, helped him and gave money to an innkeeper to look after him. What makes this story more interesting is that the injured man was a Jew and he was helped by a man from Samaria. They were notoriously enemies and their dislike of each other was mutual. So to show love to someone who didn't look or act like himself, or indeed come from a different culture to his, was very unusual. Having good intentions to help someone is helpful, but acting on that intent is so much better. It was the actions of this man that saved the other man's life. He didn't just walk away, he made the decision to do something. These days, photos taken by passers-by of the man lying there injured would end up on social media even before he got to hospital. Only a few would probably dare to help. It is easy to offer others hospitality if we know we're going to receive something in return. But how many folks offer hospitality not expecting anything back, but knowing it's the right thing to do? Maybe we can start with small acts of kindness and practice more empathy, such as a pay it forward scheme. Pay for a cup of tea or coffee in advance for someone who can't afford one. Go shopping for someone. Go out litter picking. Go give someone a smile or ask a person at the bus stop how their day is going. During the height of the pandemic, there were many random acts of kindness of love to strangers to help those in need. How can we be more aware of our neighbours and their needs? And how can we show them love? What would Jesus do? And now these three things remain: faith, hope and love. But the greatest of these is love. So this parable of Jesus reminds us that everyone is our neighbour. We have a duty of care towards our families and physical neighbours, but also towards those living further afield. Those people include farmers who struggle to fulfil milk quotas, children working in factories to produce goods so we can have them cheaply priced, and those affected by deforestation programs that ruin local economies and alter the global climate. So I'm going to invite you now to take a few minutes of mindfulness, to find an open space away from too much noise. That could be indoors or outdoors, sitting or standing, but get comfortable. Allow your muscles to relax and let the tension go from your jaw, your neck, your shoulders and your back, or wherever you feel you are holding stress or tiredness. Breathe slowly, listening for the sounds of your breath as it goes in and out of your body. And listen to your body, to your tummy, your creaking joints, your sniffling nose. And in it all, simply listen to your breath. Who is your neighbour?